Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. I feel that your person has had a major spiritual awakening where they're no longer living for other people, but they're really living for themselves. They want to be happy. Time is of the essence, and the one thing that's not guaranteed is time. We are guaranteed life and we are guaranteed death. But when that happens, who knows? This is somebody that may have gone through some type of major traumatic experience, whether it was a death of a loved one, whether it was a loss of a job, whether it was some type of major traumatic energy that really did shift this person's perspective and shift their focus and made them realize, I deserve to be happy. I can be happy and have everything that I want. But there was some type of introspection that was done here with your person. Because I'm getting that this is an energy that's always been very grounded. This is somebody that tends to be very materialistic, very stubborn, right, but very classy as well. So, with this person, they're beginning to learn how to really master their own energy. This is somebody who's beginning to work smarter. That's very, very focused. I think that you've taught this person a lot. Then they're beginning to conquer and overcome certain anxieties that they've had that transpired in the past. You've taught this person, I almost feel like you guys have taught this person how to manifest. Even if it's just a 5D connection, 5D connections are still very significant. Especially in the age of Aquarius, right? In the age of Aquarius or age of Aquarian, this is where, the veil has completely thinned. This is an energy where, there is a very, very fine line between 3D and 5D. And I feel like with your person, you've really commanded a level of presence and they feel your energy at all times. I feel like this person feels you all the time. I think that they feel your energy more than what you realize. And I also get with you, there's something about you that's just irreplaceable. You've touched their soul in a way that no one else has before. The way that you're able to communicate to this person, it's like you truly get them, because I get that whoever this individual is, they're very complex. And not a lot of people can truly say, I understand the way that this person processes information, or I understand the way that this person moves. Typically with your person, other people are relatively put off by your person's energy, because your person could come across as very, very cold. I don't think that they're rude, but I just feel like they're very unemotional. And this person is realizing now that no one compares to you. This is a situation that they can't fight anymore, and that their heart is always coming back to you. Especially if the two of you are currently not in union, or the two of you have not seen each other for a period of time. This person wakes up and they think about you, they fall asleep and think about you, they dream about you. This is an energy where they're realizing that you are the cream of the crop. It doesn't get much better than you, because the two of you guys were made for one another. it's different. Like, you may not be everybody's cup of tea, but you're their cup of tea. And this person is still in amazement. I feel that you've wanted them, that you've picked them, that they are the chosen one that you want to be with for some reason. I feel like this person was always like, well, what's the catch? Well, what do they want from me? Well, why do they feel this way? And I feel like your person always felt that the energy or the love or the intensity and the chemistry and the magnetism between the two of you would dissipate. But instead of dissipating, instead of going away, this energy has just intensified, multiplied. I feel like I'm Grease over here. Like, there is a major energy where you can feel it, they can feel it, you can feel their energy, they can feel your energy, and there's a lot that's been between the two of you that's been left unsaid here. This person wants to surprise you, and I get that they do obsess over you because they're very possessive over you and your energy. Recent breakup. They ended their relationship to be with you. It's up to you if you want to take them back. I don't feel like all of them were in relationships, but this could be this person releasing toxic energy, right? If they have a friend that is toxic, they're letting them go. If they were in a karmic situation, they're letting it go. This is a new year and a new them where they are tapping into that level of spirituality, and they're realizing that they do have a higher purpose. In this higher purpose, they're wanting to explore and they're wanting to go down the path. They're wanting to see, if I just go with the flow with inside of this situation, what happens? Because I see what happens when I fight it. And when I fight this connection, my entire life falls apart. So this person has made the decision, this choice is made, and they're choosing you. But they had to go through this dark night of the soul, this death of an ego, in order for them to truly appreciate all the things that you've done for them. And this can just be you and them having simplistic conversations. Conversations about life, your perspective on things. You're very, very different to this person. And I feel like in the past, it was almost as if they tried to deem it as weird or something unusual. But I think that they're beginning to see now that you're very unique, and there is a sense of, God, what is the word? Sometimes I can see it, but I have a hard time vocalizing it. It's a childlike energy, but it's an energy that's not immature. It's that you're very open. And it is not naive. Because I don't feel like it's that, but you have this very bright and light type of energy where it's, well, why can't you, right? You see the glass half full and not half empty. And I feel like this person, they're beginning to realize that. And I think that you've made this person question everything in their life. Everything that they've known or deemed to be true. There's a lot that needs to be said between the two of you as well. And they want to come forward and they want to clear the air. A lot was left unsaid. They no longer can hide the way that they feel about you. When I say this person has hid the way that they feel, I feel like this person would go above and beyond to try to make you think that you were not significant to them. I think that this person did everything in their willpower to push you away. to make you run away. And I think that the fact that you stayed consistent and you stayed in your conviction with how you felt about this person, I think that that's going very, very far with them. Because a lot of people are attracted to your person and a lot of people want your person, but these are people that always have an ulterior motive. These are people who always want something but never can keep the consistent energy. There's something about you where you say what you do and you do what you say, and how you feel about them, it's never wavered. You've always stood strong in the way that you communicated how much you love them and how much you care about them. And I get that with this person, even if you guys have not had this conversation as of yet, because I feel like this conversation hasn't been had yet, especially with Clear the Air. This is an energy where the conversation is coming. And I feel like this person is gathering their thoughts and they're gearing up, because there's a lot that needs to be said here. There's a lot of emotions that need to be expressed because they believe that they owe this to you about when, this person was unawakened and they didn't have the same conscious awareness of this connection that you did. So that really put a strain. But now I'm getting with this energy that they're beginning to understand it, right? They're beginning to understand how you feel about them. They're beginning to understand why this connection is so important and why it's so significant. I also feel like in the past, this person may have had a lot of options, like I said, and maybe they viewed you as an option. But again, now I feel like they've made some type of choice. And I also think that this time apart from you, not being able to touch you, not being able to hold you, or not being able to communicate or see you, it's been hard. I get that this person misses you. They miss you a lot. And being without you has been hard to bear, because this person realizes that you really do make them happy. This is a situation that is going to be unfolding relatively quickly. So if you've not heard from your person is going to come forward sooner than you think. And I also think that this is an energy where this person is going to rush in, but there is going to be a level of stabilization inside of your connection. That's coming in very, very strongly, because this person doesn't want to be without you. They're making the necessary changes, but also too, there's changes that are being made, so until this person is ready to come forward and do the right thing and be emotionally available, I feel like they're just really, really focused on working on them so that they could be the best version of them for you. I also get too, with this person, they've been very, very career focused right now. And, having that level of stability, like we talked about earlier, has always been very important. They've always prioritized their career and their finances over love. And, their stability. So, it's not that you couldn't offer them that, per se, but it's an energy where love was never their focus until they were where they were in their life. Love was always secondary or even last. And I feel like this person is beginning to realize that they can focus on their career, but they also can have a beautiful partnership and a beautiful relationship with inside of you as well. This is somebody who's had a lot of family issues, a lot of things that have come up, and they feel like the fear of losing you is much greater than the fear of the unknown. There's some type of message or something that this person has received where they feel that there is a level of, they're being pushed to take action quickly. And I think that this is a person that's scared of losing you. I think that this is a person that the way that they look at you, they don't want anyone else looking at you in the same manner, because you are theirs and they are yours. And I get overwhelmingly that beforehand it was, I'm scared to lose my stability, I'm scared to lose my materialistic possessions, or I'm scared to change because I've been doing this a certain way, and I have a certain plan, and I'm following this plan. I need to follow the plan. But now this person is like, this plan doesn't make sense. My life doesn't make sense unless you're in it. And this fear of loss, they're feeling this fear of loss as if you're no longer here. And part of the problem with this fear of loss is that we are in an age of technology. So in the past, right, in the 80s, in the 90s, if you broke up with somebody, that was it. But now we're in an age where you could break up with somebody, but you have the ability to see them online. You have the ability to see pictures that they're posting. You have the ability to watch them and know what they're doing. So having that loss, there's not necessarily a complete ending. It's just a sense of that person will never be yours. And I get that with this energy. The fear of losing you is worse than not having their career together. Because this person really does believe that you are the future. A future with you is all they think about. There's some type of commitment or serious offer that's coming in within a few weeks. I really do think springtime is going to be very significant. And there's a reason why springtime is beautiful, right? That's when the flowers are blooming. That's when love is in the air. And I feel like you can expect the seeds that you've planted in the winter, because again, I feel like there was some type of major thing that happened September, October, November, December. That's changed the way that this person is now looking at things. And they realize that they want a family with you. They want to be loyal. They want to be faithful, right? For some of you, they want to have children with you. This is about commitment and fidelity. It's no longer about, I can have you and this person and this person and this person. It's no longer, I'm gonna ghost you and not say anything. I feel like this person is really learning that their support system is themselves, and it is you. And I think that they're having a deep look at the people around them, and they're having this introspection where they're acknowledging that they are in a place where the people around them do not want their highest good. They only want their highest good as long as it benefits them. And that's a really hard realization. When you've surrounded yourself and when you've given everything to people that you've loved and cared and supported for a period of time, and you realize that their love and support is contingent on what you give to them, that's a rough realization. That's very hurtful. And I feel like with this energy, that's why there was a level of uncertainty, because nobody's ever loved them the way that you have. You've taught this person how to love. You've taught this person how to receive love. But the problem is this person never felt like they deserved your love. Why would they give me their love when I've had these people around me for 20 plus years and they've not showed me an ounce of what the divine is showing me? That's a hard realization, even for a hyperlogical person. That's hard. They would say to themselves, well, what makes them different? How do I know that they're not going to take advantage of me? And it's because you and this person are the same person. You treat this person how you want this person to treat you. You give to this person the way that you want this person to give to you. You're trying to show this person, this is how I need to be loved, and I'm gonna love you the same way that I want you to love me, because we are one. This person is coming, and they are coming quick. And I feel like, for some of you guys, being with you is breaking some type of rule. Being with you will cause controversy, but they're ready to break social norms to be with you. Whether this is an age difference, because I always get in these readings that there's always some difference between you and this person, whether it's a frame of mind, whether it's a frame of thinking, whether it's an age gap, or if you and them are the same sex, or if it's a different race, or different religion, or different ways of being brought up. This person has always cared about what other people thought about them. They've always cared what people were saying. And you know what's crazy right now is what I'm getting with this energy is that whoever this person is, there's a lot of talk and conversation and gossip going on around your person because your person is changing. So now these people are talking. Now they have something to say. Now they want to say something about your person. And I get that your person just doesn't care anymore. They don't care what these people think because their opinions don't matter. Awakened. They have done the work and want to take a leap of faith for love. This person is beginning to put love first. And I just think that that's such a beautiful energy. Because, again, I feel like in the past, this is somebody who was in high denial of your connection or of your commitment. And I think that that made things challenging. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. The messages you have for us today, woo, these cards are jumping out. Two of Wands. So, with this energy, this is a Mars and Aries energy, and the one thing about Mars and Aries is that they always obtain whatever their goal is. This is somebody who's planning on making some type of step forward. They've already made the decision that they want to move forward with you outside of all of their other options, and there is a level of progression even if you don't see it. For some of you, this is this person traveling to see you, and this is a level of partnership that is coming in here for the two of you guys. I'm also getting with the Two of Wands, they're going back and forth with how to approach you for some reason, and I get that for some of you, there may be some type of gift. I don't know why that's coming in. this is an energy where it's like they're no longer trying to over-rationalize your situation. This is an energy of, I want it and I'm gonna go get it. A very confident energy as well. Look how beautiful this is with the Two of Cups. You have your twos here. This is Cancer Venus. Venus in Cancer. Whether this is a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection, a divine connection, this person knows that they're in love with you. This person knows that there's a sense of union, a sense of harmony. You make them very, very happy. And I feel like you and this person started off as friends. So you have this friends and lovers type of energy. And I'm getting overwhelmingly that with this person, they really do want to reconcile. They're wanting to take this leap of faith. They feel like you and them are kindred spirits. And I feel like at this time, your situation is changing and there is a decision that has to be made here. But believe it or not, you are going to receive communication and have this conversation where you realize that it is a two-way street between the two of you. This is not just a one-way connection. This person wants to deliver this message and have you hear them loud and clear. This is really about them clearing their throat chakra. For some of you guys, you may be hearing bells or your ears may be ringing. I feel like your guides are sending you certain signs. For instance, you could see little white feathers. You can see butterflies or like two birds. Like there's something that's very unique to the both of you. I just heard this may just be for a small amount of you. If you're finding random change on the floor in different places, that's your guides and your ancestors that are telling you that, hey, there's something big that's coming. Ace of Wands, it's action. This person, I feel like, was stuck in a sedentary energy, and they were always in their head about leaving a situation. They were always in their head and really stuck in their ways, but there's this energy of, I don't care, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. I'm tired of being stuck. I'm tired of being unhappy. I'm tired of living a lie and not doing what I need to do. You have Temperance. This is transformation, right? Temperance, in one tarot deck that I had, probably 5 or 6 years ago, Temperance was related to the Emperor and the Empress being stripped of their, negative qualities and merged together as one, because Temperance is associated with a level of alchemy, right? Alchemy is transmuting different energy. This is an energy where this person wants to come forward and balance out this situation. Because Temperance comes after death. So, after this major death of an ego, Temperance is here to say, okay, you've done the work, but now let's balance out the situation. Let's balance out this hurt. And there is this major Phoenix rising, this transformation, and I feel like you've been very, very patient with this person, and now this person wants to turn around and do the same for you. But this is a very positive and optimistic energy that's coming in here nonetheless, and I think that it's because you've been very patient. You've manifested this person. You've taught this person that they have all the tools that are needed, in order to make you happy. Again, Alchemist is here. You have Alchemy and Alchemist. You've changed this person, and no one thought that this person would change. This own person didn't believe that they would change. But there's something about your energy where you've transmuted this positive love, right? Love is the highest frequency that you can be on. You've consistently showered this person with this 5D love, with this loving energy, and this person is viewing you as somebody that's very, very magical, somebody that they can have everything with, and somebody that's very, very intuitive. This is somebody who communicates with you through the 5D. But here's what's interesting about this energy. The most beautiful thing I feel like about this energy that's coming in, that I feel like we've not necessarily acknowledged yet, is that the mood is here and there's a lot of hidden emotions. This person intuitively knows that they're scared to express it, but they know that they have to, right? Because they're scared of losing you. See, this person realizes that the future is you, and they want to come forward and they want to have this very honest and open conversation about how much they love you, right? Let's see if I could get this. About how much you truly mean to them. About how much, you've changed them. How you've shifted their perspective on life. How you've changed their viewpoints. I mean, this is an energy coming in here where they were really, really trapped in their head over this situation. But they feel confident. You've given them the confidence to come forward. And again, I feel like in the past, they're fighting their past. There's people here with this Four of Pentacles that are trying to hold on to your person. And I feel like it was easier in the past for your person just to give in to them versus kind of like buck the system. But now your person is saying, no, enough is enough. I'm confident enough to stand on my own 2 feet. And what's beautiful about this energy, the Four of Pentacles and this 5 of Wands, is that your person is learning this lesson, right? It's Saturn and Leo. So there's a major karmic lesson here. And the lesson is, when you fight for yourself, when you fight for your heart, what your heart desires, you come out victorious. This is Jupiter and Leo. This is an energy that's very abundant. It's expansive. It's joyful. There's a lot of positive things that are going to come to your person once they really are able to stand up to these Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles to me represents their past. Past situations, a past mind frame, a past mindset, whatever it is, this person is no longer sitting here in this Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. See, this is what this person would do because they're truly in love with you. They want to be with you, but they would always give in to this Four of Pentacles. They would always go back to a past situation because it was easier. But this is ending. This person is doing the work. They had to work on themselves. They had to better themselves before they could come to you and make you some type of offer. And believe it or not, they're making this offer because they truly do love you. Because this person is being guided by the divine, this person feels like God is leading them to you. They feel that there is a purpose. There is a reason that you're here. There's a reason that the two of you guys are meant for one another, and they're beginning to open up to this situation, and they're beginning to open up to the why.